The Patriots. Back to the Patriots. I don't want to get too far off the subject.
Okay, we on there. Hey, that's
we on it. I mean,
yeah, that's a part of it.
The patriotism in the NFL. Well, yeah, they're pretty damn patriotic.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that it took all the way into 2009 until they actually had NFL players on the field saluting the flag.
Yeah. They didn't have them on there before. They
stayed in the locker room.
Yeah.
All the way up until 2009.
They made it mandatory.
And why was that mandatory? Was that a decision by the NFL? Hell no. That's because it was paid patriotism.
Oh, that'll work too.
That'll get them on the field. The U.S. Department of Defense spent more than $5.4 million with 14 different NFL teams for on-the-field flag ceremonies, tributes, and welcome home to veterans.
Wow. Those flyovers ain't cheap.
5.4. So if it wasn't going to be for those checks, NFL players wouldn't even be on the field saluting the anthem in the first place.
That is true. That is true.
Where's that outrage at? But because Colin Kaepernick said, I'm going to sit down, he is public. He's Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's Al-Qaeda all day. Hang him up.
I done heard the man religion being come up. Oh, his wife is a Muslim. That makes him a terrorist.
Yeah. Kick him out. Get out of the country.
I hate that term too. If you don't like it here, get out the country. Okay.
Yeah. So you ain't never not like nothing. You just love everything about America.
Yeah, I mean, compared to other countries, America is the best.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm never saying I'm leaving the country.
I ain't going
My
nowhere.
wife asked to take vacations all the time. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't feel like leaving America.
No.
America is a great country.
Of course. But we're not what we're supposed to be just yet.
But there's certain areas of America that's hell on earth.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare go to the south side of Chicago right now.
I wouldn't go to New Orleans.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't go to certain areas in New York. I wouldn't go to certain areas in North Carolina.
Some areas here, bro.
I'm not even going to Columbia.
I feel you.
I don't know if 10 o'clock at night I want to be in District 25 over here in Greenville.
Yeah. Probably want to be in the house.
There's certain areas here. But all of these areas are populated by African Americans.
I wonder why.
And it's hell on earth, ladies and gentlemen. They tired of it, man.
That's it. It's just boiling over.
Cap. And I would continue to question the severity of Cap, if he really means it or not.
I mean,
at this point, I don't even care.
It don't even matter right now, yeah. Like, the backlash you've been getting from it.
Because what week are we on? We like week 5 of this?
Yeah. He did it starting in the preseason around week 3.
What's the whole point of a protest? To get people to listen.
Do it another way.
How?
I don't know. I don't have the answers. But there's got to be another way.
What's the way?
Do what Martin Luther King did.
Get arrested 17 times?
I didn't know that.
Get holes down while he's in the street?
We don't do that anymore. What are you talking about?
Get attacked by attack dogs.
We don't do that anymore.
Well, which part of Martin Luther King do you want me to be like?
Just all of it. The later years.
Yeah, elaborate.
Towards the end. We want you to be like towards the end.
Oh, you want me to get killed?
Huh? We never said that.
You want me to die is what you're saying?
We never said that. There's just got to be other ways that you can do this, Colin. And then the September 11th thing. Like...
Go ahead, bro. Break it down, man.
I don't know how, like... The September 11th thing. I kind of... Sort of... I see both sides, you know. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna start right there. 9/11 is a different day. It is.
That's one day where you can be like, all right, we gonna fall back today.
It is.
But 9/12, we about to pick this shit right back up.
And he played on the Monday night, so he wasn't even in it. But it shouldn't be. Like, okay, just
People
because
are too
he's
overly
sitting
sensitive
for the flag, he shouldn't have to come out and say, yes, I remember 9/11. I'm not disrespecting people from 9/11. He stood up. Or some players sat down because Cap didn't even play on that Sunday. But some players sat down and they were getting the business, from the media because they think, you're disrespecting the military, you're disrespecting 9/11 victims, you're Al Qaeda, you're ISIS, you're all of this and all that. But like you said, during the actual memorials that they had, they were standing up, they were clapping, things like that. So it's like they just love losing the message. How can you just lose an entire message?
It's just completely lost, man.
An entire message, you just don't even know.
But what's killing me now is what's starting to get under my skin is these outside insiders chiming in and giving their 2 cents. Okay. You got your Trent Dilfers.
Idiot.
You got your Tony La Russa.
Idiot.
You got Dabo. Now with Dabo, to me, Dabo took a different approach. I'm going to play a little bit of pretty much all 3. I'm going to play Dabo, La Russa, and Dilfer soundbite back to back to back. Dabo, it was basically 10 minutes long. And I was with him on some of the points. But you got to know where Dabo is. I think Dabo is good at heart. He seems like a stand-up guy. If I had a son, I would want my son playing for Dabo Swinney. Mm-hmm. I just think that he needs to sit down and understand.
Talking about 2 different things.
Yeah. Because he was saying that, of course, be like Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
And he thinks that the major problem in the United States right now is sin. And we pretty much all need more Jesus in our lives. Which, who doesn't need Jesus?
I'm with you, Dabo.
And I'm with you, Dabo. But he kind of lost me when he was like, you can get out the country.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. And I'm like, well, maybe he didn't mean like, all right, you guys, if you don't like it here, just get out.
He meant it that way. Yeah.
I took it as he was like, go to another country and see how much you like it compared to America.
He definitely meant just get up and leave.
He just meant he Donald Trump.
Didn't he say like none of my players are gonna do that, right? He's like,
well, he said he wouldn't reprimand them. Like if they were to do it,
yeah,
there would be no punishment coming their way. He actually recommend players do that. Now, Clemson is notorious for having a couple of little racial issues in the past.
Of course.
They had the monkey, the little bananas hanging, the little, I want to say, I don't know if it was a slave owner, but it was some type of racial situation with the building down there in Clemson. Mm-hmm. But it's been a couple of run-ins down there. Yeah. But even with the banana situation, Dabo actually, encouraged some of his players to go to the market. He just felt the need that there's a more quieter way to do it.
Let me hear it. Let's hear it. Let's see what it got.
So I'm playing a little snippet.
But yeah, I remember La Russa was probably the most.
Yeah, La Russa was on some others ish.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and play. We're gonna
refresh my memory here.
We're gonna go Dabo. I tell you what, let's do it a little different. Let's play Dabo, talk about it. La Russa talk about it.
Okay,
Different talk about it.
All right.
So let's go ahead and get into Dabo. Give me 1 second. I just got a snippet. I wish I had the whole thing, but it's too long.
Well, it didn't take it?
I had the Dabo soundbite, and it disappeared. So, let me see if I can locate it very quickly for us. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, but that's what happened when you record live. Let's see. Tell you what, let me see if I got the La Russa while I'm looking for Dabo.
Let's do that.
I know that there's a constitutional right to express yourself, but I think you have a right to, as an organization, to have a certain philosophy about respecting whether it's our Constitution, whether it's our country, whether it's our soldiers, however you feel, our flag. I would not, to the best of my ability, I would not sanction somebody taking a knee. I think that's disrespectful. And I really question the sincerity of somebody like Kaepernick. I remember when he was on top, I never heard him talk about anything but himself. Now all of a sudden, he's struggling for attention, and he makes this big pitch. I don't buy it. And even if he was sincere, there are other ways to show your concern. Disrespecting our flag is not the way to do it.
There we go.
Totally missed the boat. You totally missed it, Tony.
There we go again.
You totally missed it, Tony. He brought the Constitution and George Washington. And
so you're just going to disregard the Constitution? Is what you're saying?
He just brought in all kind of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I mean, he just totally, disregarded.
Yeah, now, disrespecting George Washington and the 1st Battalion. And disrespecting the Constitution.
I'm not sure if Major League Baseball has in place what the NBA has, where it mandates their players.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the NBA mandates their players.
Yeah, NBA does. Yeah, I don't know about
Major League Baseball.
Like you said, they don't show none of this on TV. They just started showing this. Like the NBA Finals, they show the national anthem. Super Bowl, they show it. But normally, you don't get to see these. But now everybody's up in arms about it.
Yeah.
And Tony La Russa, when you were baseball with the Oakland A's and everybody's taking steroids, and then you go to St. Louis Cardinals, everybody's taking steroids, you was disrespecting the game of baseball, didn't nobody say nothing. But I don't know. Maybe Mark McGwire wasn't taking steroids. Maybe Jose Canseco and his whole team wasn't taking steroids for the Oakland A's. I don't know.
That's what get me. You talk about how Cap is
disrespecting,
damaging the game by taking a knee.
But you juicing, your whole team's juicing.
He hired Mark McGwire.
Yeah.
You gave this man money who cheated the game.
Yeah.
Not only did you hire him, he vouched for him when he was playing.
Oh, yeah.
That was his guy.
That was his boy.
And I mean,
when he was in Oakland, Jose Canseco, everybody juicing. He gets to St. Louis. They were good now. Yeah, they were juicing.
They was really good.
Mark McGwire was like Barry Bonds was damn near the Michael Jordan of baseball before he started juicing. And then he got a little jealous. But Mark McGwire was trash. Starts juicing, now he's getting 70 home runs.
Absolutely.
But no one cares.
The question I have for Tony La Russa, and the point I was getting to was, I don't know if the MLB mandates that. The NBA does. The NFL says it encourages its players to stand, but they're not obligated. So if that's the case, if it's not mandatory, how in the hell can you mandate somebody to do that? What gives you that right?
CBA.
But if it's not in the CBA, how are you capable of making somebody do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Of giving up their First Amendment right.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible, but somehow Tony La Russa think it is. I need this Dabo soundbite, and give me 1 second.
Can you pull it?
I had it.
Okay.
I just had it.
You want to pull the Trent Dilfer one real quick?
We can get it. This is it right here.
Okay, you got it? All right.
Dabo coming right up. Oh, we got free advertisers.
Got a little ad here. We're definitely not. Who is that? We're not going to say their name.
Nope.
Go ahead and skip that.
Right to express themselves, in that regard. But I don't think it's good to be a distraction to your team. I don't think it's good to use the team as the platform. I totally disagree with that. Not his protest, but I just think there's a right way to do things. And I don't think two wrongs make a right. Never have, never will.
Yeah, that was.
And I think that it just creates more divisiveness, more division.
Shannon.
Well, and let's get into Dilfer, because Dilfer was similar to Dabo.
Like, why is Kaepernick wrong? I don't understand.
That
two wrongs don't make a right.
I